They say it can harm you and your children. They say it can affect your education, stunt your mental growth, and even be a part in affecting your physical and overall well-being. Yet the average person in the United States uses it every day, multiple times a day. The average person in the United States has 3 in their home. You travel with it, you use it at work, and it is even used in classrooms and daycares. I'm talking about television. Parents, government officials, and educators all over the world are just a few of the advocates speaking against television. But is television really dangerous? With the advancements, safety features and restrictions, and educational programs, in this new technological age, TV has become more of an aid to society than a burden. According to several sources, children ages 2 to 5 are watching over an average of 30 hours of television each week. Children over the age of 5 are watching 28 hours of television each week, despite the recommendation that any child should watch no more than 1 to 2 hours of television a day. In the 1980s, only 6.5% of children were considered obese. In 2008, that number jumped to 20%. In 2009, that number jumped to over 30%. That means that in 2009, over 30% of children in the United States were considered overweight, and TV is being blamed. Science Daily magazine says TV is causing obesity not because of the amount of TV shown, but because of what is shown on TV. Science Daily magazine says childhood obesity is directly related to children's exposure to commercials with unhealthy foods. Even the CDC posted an article that said there is a connection between TV and obesity. TV encourages a lack of physical activity. Both of these encourage people to turn off their TV and encourages parents to keep their kids away from TV completely. All of these people view TV as a burden to our kids and to society. But there are several other reasons for obesity, reasons that TV has nothing to do with. And TV also brings several benefits to your home. There are multiple reasons to use TV and dozens of ways TV can be used. What could be considered the first TV was built in 1862, and since then was modified throughout the centuries. Today there are dozens of models of TV and hundreds of different features. You can record TV, fast forward TV, and even hook TV up to surround sound. You can have a flat screen TV, an HD TV, or even stream TV through your computer. Entertainment, cultural programs, music, and sports are just a few of the modern day trends TV has to offer. These trends are beneficial to society. They bring people together. They give people a sense of connection and community. Whether it be Sunday Mass, or a sitcom talked about at the water cooler the next day, or a Super Bowl watched by over 100 million households, TV has brought and continues to bring the benefit of community. News and weather are also important aspects TV can bring to people. There are important alerts, consistent updates, and need-to-know information all shared through TV. Amber Alerts, important breaking news, and presidential conferences stream into households, giving people access to more important information than ever before. TV has added and continues to add programs and interactive shows beneficial to the mental growth and education of children. Networks such as Disney and Nickelodeon have shows for children as young as 2 or 3. Toddlers can learn shape, colors, and numbers. As kids get older, TV allows them to spend time with their family, to discuss what they saw, and to even teach life lessons. Many shows center around controversial ideas. When watched as a family, families can gain knowledge on the subject, which makes them easier to discuss the controversial issues. News, science, history, and art are beneficial for children to learn. It helps children to learn about culture. It helps them to be educated on current events. and it helps them to be educated on different languages, which is another benefit TV can bring. Dora the Explorer is a children's show that teaches children Spanish. Blue's Clues teaches deductive reasoning and problem-solving skills. Other examples of beneficial programs are Mr. Rogers, Lamb Chop, Magic School Bus, Barney, and Sesame Street, along with many others that have educated children for decades. These shows engage children in positive ways. In 2006, Sesame Street even changed one of their main characters' diets to shift with America's cultural shifts. Weekly World News says, Cookie Monster, famously known for devouring cookies and even singing about them, changed his diet to a more diverse palette of fruits, vegetables, as well as a wide variety of balanced snacks. He even made an appearance on The Martha Stewart Show and The Colbert Report to let Americans know, as well as people all over the world, that cookies are a sometimes snack. TV manufacturing companies have also made adjustments to help people with overwatching TV. You can have controls for preset restrictions. Preset restrictions that block certain channels, which may be harmful to you or your children. You have the ability to lock your TV at certain times of the day. If there is no possibility of TV during the day, then that leaves more time for activity. Most advocates against TV say it is unhealthy, and they push people to move away from TV completely. However, for every argument one has against TV, it can be disputed. According to the latest survey and analysis by WebMD, there is a relationship between kids that watch several hours of TV a day and being overweight. However, one may argue that these kids spending so much time in front of the TV also have a bad diet and lack of exercise. Ask yourself, is TV to blame for my child being obese? Do I follow the federally recommended food pyramid for my child's diet? Do I listen to the recommended amount of daily exercise? In fact, several TV shows and commercials recommend daily exercise and a well-balanced diet. Last year, a countdown to good health was released by LiveWellOmahaKids.org, and it still airs today. The countdown includes a proper diet of fruits and vegetables, water, exercise, and dairy. In fact, the video says television is okay for children to watch, just in moderation. When Googling images on childhood obesity and television, my results reaffirmed all that I have already told you. The majority of the pics I have Googled on TV and obesity were children on couches, and next to them were junk food. There was no signs of daily activity or any other stimulating activity. Surrounded by them were potato chips and snacks, as you can see here. Yes, obesity is a problem. Yes, it is something that all Americans should be concerned about. Everything in moderation, Socrates said. Nearly everything can be harmful in excess. Food, dieting, exercise are all dangerous in excess. TV should be held to the same standard. Tornado warnings, Amber Alerts, presidential conferences are all benefits TV can bring to you. TV can teach your children. TV can warn and update you. With the advances in this technological age, TV today is more of an aid than a burden.